Hi, I'm Peter Orker of Peter Orker Piano Tuition, and welcome to today's Tuesday tip for better piano playing. Today's tip is all about leaps and jumps, something which a lot of piano players, both from beginner level right up to advanced, get quite worried about, because having the confidence to negotiate a leap or a jump on the keyboard can be a bit stressful because you worry that you're going to hit the wrong note. It sometimes seems a big gap between perhaps a low bass note and a chord further up, that you have to make that jump quite quickly sometimes, depending on what music you're playing. And of course the piano has 88 keys, so some of those gaps between notes can be quite wide. So how can we build our confidence in negotiating jumps? Well, do you know, one of the best, it's a little gem of an exercise really, in one of the very first books I use with my pupils. It's a book called Piano Time 1 by Pauline Hall. And it comes very early on, and I think that's a good thing. Begins to build that confidence straight away. And there's a little exercise in there called rainbow jumps, and it actually works for most levels of piano ability to just help practice that leaping technique. First thing to remember is that a jump consists not just of the destination note that you're aiming for, but it also starts off with another note. For example, if you're getting from this note to that note, you've got two notes to think about. So in rainbow jumps, for instance, it starts off like this. We have in the right hand we have a simple chord of C major, and then the left hand just jumps from a low C, crossing over the right hand to the top C and back again. The secret really is to play the chord, relax the hand, and then when you jump off the low C is almost regard it as a kind of springboard. So we're jumping off that note. We're not pushing down on the note. So we jump off that note and we aim at the top note and we aim back down again. When I was a small boy and I used to play cricket in the garden with my dad, I wasn't very good at it, and he used to say, keep your eye on the ball. And it's a kind of similar thing. You keep your eye on your fingers and you see exactly where you're aiming for, and you watch your finger onto the target note. So rainbow jumps is a very good little exercise, not just for beginner pianists, for pianists of any sort. When you do that jump off with the left hand, if you make a kind of a curve, that's why it's called a rainbow jump, by the way, you sort of make the shape of the curve of a rainbow in the sky, or certainly above your hand, and that just gives you that fluidity of movement that you need and helps to remove some of the kind of tension that you might do if you're sort of worried about making that jump. So we do this. And then we do the other way around, so we do a chord in the left hand, and we do crossing over and a rainbow jump in the right hand like this. And you might be able to see that when I do the jumping off the note, I'm literally jumping up like that. I'm not pushing down on the note. That's very important, and also important is to follow with your eye where you are going with that. And of course this has practical application in so many pieces of music. Just one really well-known piece is the First Gymnopédie by Erik Satie, which has that left-hand pattern which has a note and then a chord. And you have to negotiate those leaps in that way. And so on. Notice I don't push down onto the keys, I come off them with my hand movement. So go ahead and practice that technique and make use of exercises like rainbow jumps, and good luck with your leaping piano playing. Thanks for watching today, and look forward to seeing you next Tuesday for another Tuesday tip, or even before that on Sunday for my A to Z of piano composers and pianists. So bye for now.